A first home. A do-up. Like so many families, this is how a new chapter in life starts.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's that exciting moment when you get to take control and build something better.
Our main things we want to do, get rid of these walls, all through here, and we're going to close in that porch there.
So this is where the hard work begins, and every drop of sweat they pour into these homes will get them ever so slightly closer to achieving their ultimate goal of getting these three young couples into a first home of their very own. One week in, and all three families have raced through the dizzying process of buying a house.
We got a house.
It's about time.
Now the fun will start.
And now what they've undertaken has truly revealed itself, warts and all.
Here it is, hun.
Al, I swear this roof is looking worse every time we come back.
And there's more than mould and mildew that they will have to live with.
We're going to sleep in the back room. Where are you guys sleeping?
In the back room as well.
We're not all sleeping together.
Why not?
You guys snore.
The Titirangi wildlife is one of the Schreuders' biggest assets. But it's the thought of the birds and the bees inside the Schroeder house that's really given Jono a scare.
Robin suggests that we just sleep in one room. God, no. Get me that tiny house.
With fear proving to be a great motivator, Jono gets their mini house on the very next truck to Titirangi.
Oh, we did a good job with that thing.
It's way better than what I remember.
No sleepover?
No.
It's a good thing. No sleepover. No sleepover tonight. We've got our own space, so it's good.
Good as gold, yeah.
Yeah.
With Jono safe from having to wake up next to the in-laws, it's time to get down to the real job at hand, dragging these tired old houses into the 21st century. The job will not be about making something new, it will be finding the good things that already exist. When the houses go to auction, half of what the family spend on the renovation will be added to the reserve price of their home. Every dollar they make at auction above that is theirs to keep. So this do-up is all about increasing the value of the house, but doing so while keeping the cost down and being smart with the renovation budget. Welcome back to Home Zone, everyone. You've survived a massive week one. How are you all?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Surviving.
Over the next 9 weeks, you will be in charge of your own renovation. From hiring tradies to deciding what space or spaces you want to work on each week, it's entirely up to you.
So we're in charge of this reno. It's a little bit freaky because Karen and myself have never done anything like this before.
At the start of each week, we'll all meet here at Home Zone. You'll pitch your plan and proposed budget for the week to our property experts, Eva and Sara. They'll decide if you're making good use of budget in order to add value to your home and agree or not agree to allocate the cash.
Oh.
Guess it means our pitches are going to have to be pretty good to try and get across what we're trying to do for the room each week to try and convince them to get the money we need.
Yeah. Eva and Sara, a massive 9 weeks ahead for our three families. Let's kick this off with your top tips for flipping a house.
Okay guys, these are the things that you need to keep in mind. You need to remember that it's a flip, it's not a full site demo. You also need to think about who's your target market. Who are you selling to? Who's going to live in these houses once they're complete? What do they want? And how much can they spend? There's no point renovating a house to a certain level where people in that area can't afford it.
So something to think about is the 3 key features of your house that you want to accentuate. These are going to be your wow factor items or spaces, such as the kitchen or the outdoor living space or a bathroom. Plan ahead and think about the overall scheme. Another thing to bear in mind is don't overcapitalise. Don't go putting in marble bench tops if that is not your target market.
So call in your extended family, cash in those favours from friends, take risks, and remember to accentuate the positive. Okay guys, head on over to your breakout zones and get planning your pitch.
Okay.
Until now, the parents have led from the front. But the design process involves one thing that terrifies the baby boomers: technology.
I'm in charge of the computer, right?
No,
So
you won't be going anywhere near it.
I'll control it. You guys tell me what you want.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and tackle 2 bedrooms in the first week.
Yeah. Okay,
2 smaller bedrooms. Yeah.
With a huge amount of reno to get through, the Wardlaws have chosen to tackle 2 bedrooms. There are minimal structural changes, with a wardrobe being removed from what will be their boys' room at the back of the house, and a wardrobe being added to the front room, which they have chosen to style as a girls' room.
I like to write wardrobe there, and then down here somewhere the wardrobe picture pops up.
Dad's just sitting there, not really having much input, but he'll be the first one to tell you that he's not any good with technology.
What are you up to over there?
I'm trying to work out the budget for the first 2 rooms.
Okay. You need a hand, or you?
No.
Yeah.
Mick's fear of technology doesn't go quite so far as calculators.
You see how loud if you need some input, okay?
But budgeting wasn't one of the strengths Tim just mentioned.
Yeah, well, Tim was busy on the computer, but I was sitting back and working out the budget for the 2 rooms that we have to do first, and no, I wasn't being lazy.
It's not just about securing a budget. It's about presenting a clear vision to Eva and Sara and using the resources of the home zone to not only present their ideas, but to give them a visual guide that may highlight any glaring problems so our experts can then offer their expert advice.
So if you guys just start looking up the photos for us and we'll start working on the layout. Okay.
We thought we'd start the video with a plan of the house, just to give a good overview before we get into the room we're doing.
Okay.
So to pitch our ideas, we're going to use VideoScribe to make like a mood board. We decided to do the boys' room primarily because it's got the least amount of work to do in terms of consents.
So once it finishes writing all the names in, we're going to have it circle the room we're doing and then like zoom all the way in.
It sounds great.
Taking the safe option with their first room, the Gourleys have chosen the smallest bedroom. The only structural work will be changing the configuration of the wardrobe and replacing the existing windows.
The Gourleys have bought in Avondale. This is one of the hottest suburbs in the last 12 months. Prices here are skyrocketing. It's the typical Kiwi reno. They're turning something that's hideous into something that's beautiful for a family. My advice to the Gourleys is to keep it simple. That is a basic 3-bedroom house. Don't take any space away from the living areas or the bedrooms, because we still need to imagine that there's going to be possibly a family of 4 living in there. I would also recommend putting a second toilet in.
The Gourleys' great location does have some setbacks. They have the smallest section and it's in a built-up area, so creating ways to keep it private is going to be the key to creating value. They will have to be smart with their design, maximise the amount of light and create a usable outdoor area.
So we're deciding to do a young family home. So for our first week, we'll just do a smaller space. So if we go with our kids' room, which is one of the smaller rooms.
After reconfiguring their initial 2-bedroom layout into 3, the majority of their work will be structural as they turn the large existing bedroom on the north side of the house into 2. They have then sensibly decided to start with the smaller of those spaces.
A girl or a boy or...
I don't know, we could do a little girls' room.
I think that we've ended up with the girls' room because this is Karen's little dream room. A few times she's actually said to me if she wasn't married, this would be her room. So that's probably why we're going with this room. Is that right?
Yeah. So we'll use this white colour. That's the closest to the colour we're using.
What is the theme of our room? Is it a rustic or just a...
It's not rustic, it's just a fun kid space.
Right, okay.
That's why I sort of took over the sketch project. This is sort of my little dream room that I'd have, maybe for my own little girl or maybe just for myself.
And here's hoping Karen's design will match the natural beauty of their secluded bush property.
The Schreuders have bought a small 50s bungalow in Titirangi. It's in a picturesque location. It's only 5 minutes from the township and on a beautiful quiet road. They've got a beautiful bush setting and it's very private. They don't have a lot of neighbours around them. They don't have anybody looking in or looking down on them, so they can really play up that outdoor living.
The Schreuders house is a tricky one. It's the smallest house and it's only got 2 bedrooms. Reconfiguring the layout to create an extra room will access a lot more potential buyers. But I don't think they have the time frame to do an extension, so they're going to have to work within the existing footprint. And it will be interesting to see how they intend to pull that off.
Confident in her design, Karen has taken charge of the Schreuders room theme. If only one person had stepped up for that role in the Wardlaws.
What's the secondary colour?
We need to go to Rosine because she can't find it.
What kind of colour are you thinking?
The darkish sort of green or blue out of...
Green or blue?
Denny blue. Yeah, blue. Well, no, you can get a green blue, right?
Yeah, I know, but you've got to search blue or green or something. So you just...
Kathy has chosen colours for plenty of rooms before, but suddenly, with the millions of choices on offer and an hour to decide, she can't quite make a decision.
Kathy gets a bit flustered under time pressure and stuff, and I think she's got a million things going through her head. She'll just thrust a picture in front of me and say, "What do you think about this?" And I'm not a mind reader, so I need a bit more detail of what's going on in her head.
A little overwhelmed with the virtual decorating, Kathy's uncertainty is slowing them down, and it's winding Robin up.
And they sort of all up, maybe not quite that dark.
Like that.
Well, let's use that. Okay.
I thought Robin was a little bit short with me there, and I'm a bit sensitive, so it does affect me a bit. Yeah.
We have the wooden floors.
Yeah, the carpet's going to feature throughout the house, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it yet.
She started off quite quiet in the beginning of this whole process. Now she's kind of working away in there, and I think, I'm going to keep my place in this foursome.
With feisty Robin threatening Kathy's spot on the design team, she best start making some decisive decisions. The families have 1 hour to pitch their first room to our experts. Keeping in mind what they spend on the renovation will also add to their reserve at auction. It means they'll have to be careful not to over or undercapitalise when it comes to budgeting for their rooms, and make sure what they spend directly relates to an increase in the value of their property.
I think we should try to paint it.
What colour are you thinking?
That turquoise, soft blue.
Karen has put herself in charge of the design of the Schreuders' little girl's bedroom, and it seems she is quite particular about how it should be dressed.
Is there a bed in there?
Not like the one that we want to use.
Okay.
I think she's been thinking about this for some time.
I think we'll let Karen and Jono do a lot of the designing.
I think it'd actually be really good.
They're younger and it's good for them, and they're the ones that are trying to learn out of this whole process, so I think it's a good idea to let them do it.
Yeah.
Robin and Tom can rationalise it any way they want. The truth is, Karen's not interested in anything they have to say.
Why don't we look up
that one? That's that same one.
Exactly.
Just reading it.
Tom and Robin are giving their ideas on this room, but I think Karen's got such a clear understanding in her head as to how she wants this to look that she's probably just not even listening.
Collectively, the Wardlaws have each come up with their part of the plan. But has anyone passed that plan on to pitch presenter Robin?
Here we go.
Okay, well, I don't know what you want me to say.
You were saying it before, and it was good. We've chosen you because you're onto it.
So we've chosen to go... Well,
no, what you were saying
so we've
earlier
chosen
was
to go
fine.
with bedrooms 2 and 3 because they're the smallest of the largest spaces.
And they're non-considerable works.
So we've got...
Let her say what she's going to say.
It's gone. Whatever, I'll do it at the time.
The Wardlaws have bought in Te Aratu on Te Aratu Road. It is a busy road, but they've bought a big character bungalow. So they've got a large house on a decent piece of land with a very private, mature back garden. Inside, it looks like my grandmother has set up camp. But with a little bit of paint, they could really make this property shine. It's big, it's got an extra living space that can either go as a 4th bedroom or second living area, which will be the key selling point when they sell at auction.
The Wardlaws have the largest house and they will have to plan their renovation really well. They will need to open up their kitchen, living room and dining area, making use of their reasonable size section by creating some very usable outdoor spaces is going to be a key point for them.
Now comes the tricky part. Convincing our property experts firstly that they're on the right track with design ideas, and then what sort of budget they think is realistic in achieving the first week's reno. First up, the Gourleys, who have chosen a conservative start with a child's bedroom.
Hi guys.
How are you doing?
Right, what have you got for us?
Well, this week we've decided to start with a smaller space.
Yep.
So we're working on the boys' bedroom.
Good, I'm glad to hear that you're starting with a small space first. It's better to make a mistake in the back room than the front living space.
Yeah.
Choosing one of the smallest rooms to do and one of the rooms that didn't need a lot of structural change was a smart move. It also lets them practice their communication, their budgeting and their time management skills.
We've decided on a big feature wall. We've picked out a birchwood forest decal, which hopefully will just make the room feel so much bigger. And a neutral paint palette, but adding some pops of colour to add a bit of fun. Some open shelving in the wardrobe to keep the extra depth in the room.
Thinking about that wardrobe, you mentioned it was all open to open up the flow of the room, which is a big advantage in doing so. But we want to make sure that the mess of the wardrobe doesn't then encroach into the room.
So you've got two mums here. Make it so it's functional and that they can display their bits and pieces, but also that the mess is hidden.
Being mums, obviously they know how kids live and what they like to deal with, so they suggested closing off the wardrobe section that has like all the hanging garments in it, which is a real good idea.
Right guys, your design looks amazing, but hit us with it. How much money do you want?
Well, we reckon that we can do this comfortably for $4,000.
Four's quite light. You sure you can do everything?
Half the team wanted 5.
I feel more comfortable with 5.
Okay, cool.
Only because I don't want you to skimp on the room. The family that will win this competition is the one that adds the greatest percentage of value come auction day. So the families want to add value, but it needs to be at minimum cost. However, it is a fine balance. They don't want to skimp too much. The potential buyer could see it.
The Schreuders are up next, and although on the plan, Karen's little girl's room is smaller than the Gourleys, at this stage, it doesn't even exist.
Right, so this is our original floor plan, which we've changed quite dramatically.
One of the big things that the Schreuders are facing this week is the fact that they are turning one large bedroom into 2 smaller bedrooms.
We're going to have a feature wall on one of the walls of some cloud stickers in pink and gold to add in for our little girl's room.
They've decided to use decals. They can be removed and the room can be used as a study or a guest bedroom.
We're going to have a tree on the wall with popping out shelving for books and things.
I am a bit concerned they are trying to do too much in a small space. With a small room, it's best just to focus on one thing so that the room doesn't feel cluttered.
Let's see what you've got for us.
You ready for it?
Go on, Jono. It's almost like the car yards, the 6950, so we're not shocked by 7,000.
Yeah, exactly.
They were right on the money with this. They do have some external work that they're doing and they do have quite a bit of building that they're doing as well.
Don't you think we should just round that up?
I agree with Eva. We'll round it up. We'll give you guys $7,000. So you don't need to spend it all in this room. You can roll it forward into one of your more expensive rooms, like the kitchen, the bathroom, or the outdoor.
We're definitely going to take Sara and Eva's advice. We're really keen to learn from them and take all the advice we can.
2 families have pitched and both have come away with the money they have asked for. Time to see if Robin's 2-bedroom pitch will get the same result.
Hi, family.
Hi, guys.
Let's have a look at your plan for week 1.
We've decided to start with 2 rooms for the first week.
I think that's a wise move given the size of your house.
We're dressing the front room as a bit of a girl's room with the feature wall of this melon colour, a custom wardrobe that we're getting put in so she can store all her shoes and pretty dresses and everything like that, because at the moment there's no wardrobe space in that room. And then bedroom 3, which is at the back of the house. We're also going for a feature wall behind the bed, but we're going for a boy, so we're going to put in blue.
The feature walls that you've selected are gender specific. Blue and pink, that does polarise. So you've got to think about that because this is about the resale value, not necessarily our own personal likes and dislikes. So you've got to be careful. You can choose colour. I love colour. I also don't want to see a rainbow throughout the whole house. I want to see that they've thought about every room from the start. They need to make sure that the colours are all of the same tonal hue.
I wouldn't suggest doing a feature wall in every room, and I'd suggest it maybe looking at other alternatives that you can do.
It might have been a little bit harsh towards our colour coordinators, but we'll take that on board and we learn from them. They're the experts.
What's the budget you're after?
We're after 9,500.
So 2 bedrooms, quite a lot of work here. Do you think it's too light?
I think it could be a little bit too light. A more realistic budget would probably be around the sort of $11,000 mark.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Okay, we'll take it.
But just remember...
we don't have to use it all.
No, exactly.
The younger Wardlaws. That's right, you don't have to use it all. So just remember, if you don't use it, put it into one of your higher value areas.
And that is the key idea they all need to grasp. And with only the Schreuders being on the same page as our experts when it came down to the budget, the Wardlaws and the Gourleys may have to rethink just how much or how little this renovation will cost. Before they spend a cent, the Gourleys decide to smash on with the free work they can do themselves. And the house has already started the job for them.
It's a good thing about a rotten house, it just falls apart on you.
We've got the wrecking bars out and we've got the heavy hammers out and we smack some holes in some walls. It's one of the most enjoyable jobs in a house. You don't have to worry, it's not fine finished, it's just, let's do it, let's tear it apart. A really good male bonding time, I thought.
I think we'll have to take a break there and let the testosterone come back down to acceptable levels. The families have pitched their ideas to our experts, been allocated their budget, and the Gourleys have already got stuck in, stripping out their first room.
I wonder where the other family's up to, Matty?
I bet they'll be demoing at the same time.
You reckon they'll be started?
Yeah, well, they'd be silly not to start renovating now, eh?
Yeah, yeah. It's that sense of wanting just to get on with it, get into it, make a start, eh?
Yeah, I'd say they're right into it.
Been waiting around long enough, let's just get into it.
Hopefully we're ahead of them, though.
Well, it's not so much being ahead of them, it's actually being ahead of the time.
That's wisdom right there, Al. That's wisdom. You need to write a book.
And Al's Book of Wisdom reads a little differently to the Wardlaws, as surprisingly, they are not just ripping in, but instead making a plan of attack.
All right, guys. It's our first room we're going to tackle.
First thing first, we're going to get those pelmets off there.
Yeah, pelmets and curtains
lines down.
Gone. Take the finishing lines off.
Yeah.
Then work on the jib.
Yep.
Smash it
Get
out.
all that out.
Carefully take down the light fittings that Mum's in love with.
I don't like that one. That's
don't you?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Give me some credit. Right.
We've set a pretty big task for our first week. We're going to try and tackle 2 rooms at once. A little bit apprehensive as if, you know, we thought maybe we should start with 1 room, but the size of our house and property, we've really got no choice but to do 2 at once.
Makes sense to do the 2 basic rooms first.
Do we know what our colours are going to be in here yet?
Well,
Mum?
Still working on it, actually. We sort of had a white, kind of a grey-white
in mind,
but I wouldn't mind just being in the house for a few days and just looking what colours are outside and how the light plays in the room at certain times of the day. Now that we've had the feedback from Eva and Sara about our colours that we've been looking towards, I'm just going to take a few days to think about the colours. I have definitely got a colour palette in mind.
With our experts' advice causing Kathy to rethink her colour choices, out in the Titirangi bush, the Schreuders are figuring out just where their room will actually be.
Somewhere along here. And this wall's going out, is about 1 metre, eh, Tom?
Back about 1 metre, and that window goes out, and that goes out 600.
$7,000 is quite a lot for our first room, budget-wise, but because we haven't started on the house yet, it's hard to know what we're going to find behind the walls or underneath the ceiling. So we sort of just left extra in there just for those types of issues if we have any.
So I think what's really cool about this room is that we're going to be keeping this really big window, which will be overlooking the whole of the Waitakeries once we get rid of some of the shrubbery.
All facing straight north as well.
Yeah.
There certainly is a lot of work involved. It's trying to get the house stripped out as well. Trying to do this room at the same time is a bit of a mission, but I'm sure we'll get it all done.
So number one job, get the crowbar out and start chipping it apart.
Just pull everything out.
Sweet, let's
Sounds
get to
good.
it.
Let's get started.
Across the 9 weeks, there's a lot structurally that we're going to change inside this house. So planning is key, making sure that we know how much money we can spend at certain times.
Some more here and there and there, but...
Look, the light. The room looks twice as big already.
We hope to have quite a few things done tonight. Very tight time frame. We've really just got to get stuck into it. A lot easier than putting it together. We've done the planning. Our help arrives tomorrow. Not being ready on time could ruin our first week. That would be disastrous.
One thing that might be a potential disaster for the Schreuders is a complete lack of experience. Maybe watching the master will give Jono a few clues on how it's done.
So how does that... Oh, it's coming.
And maybe it won't.
Tom's the one with all the experience. He is used to doing everything himself, so this is a bit of a different challenge for him, having to delegate jobs. He's got to trust us, and we'll see how we go.
Can I take down these roof tiles? Can I take down these roof tiles?
Can you hang on to them?
Can I take them down?
Yeah, take them down. If you start from that corner, right, and you pull that first one down, then they'll all come down with it. Because if you try at this end, you're going against the grain.
While Karen proves a little more handy on the destruction front, she's uncovering some evidence of past residents.
Oh, that's a whole lot of brick.
Well, we can only hope they're past and not present inhabitants, and that this will be the worst thing lurking behind the walls. After a week of searching for these houses, our 3 families are finally in their homes, and they have spent most of the day tearing them to pieces. And even the rookie renovators are enjoying the early progress.
Feeling really good today. Pulling down walls and ceilings and really feel like we're getting lots done and seeing a result.
What can I smash next?
Everything.
The theory is much the same at the Gourleys' house, but the approach is a little gentler.
Just not too hard, because then you break it. If you just push it softly, you can take the whole sheet off in one hit. Okay. So just... Ready? Yep. Okay.
While Matt takes a monster of a job inside, Amy is tackling an absolute beast in the garden.
It's like pulling off tentacles, Mum. They're really heavy, aren't they? I know, they're really heavy.
It's hardly what you'd call a quiet day in the garden, but simply dishing out jobs based on gender could be a huge pitfall, especially when everyone is keen and willing to get stuck into the job at hand.
We have to bust that up a bit.
Why don't you let Mum or Robin do something easy like that?
Okay.
I don't want the easy.
Well, not easy, you know, but...
It's not easy, do they?
Please don't.
Sorry, I'm not...
Don't make gender-specific comments like that all the time, because it will really piss me off.
It's obvious this isn't the first time Kathy swung a hammer, and she's more than happy to get her hands dirty.
The boys are trying to give me the girly jobs. No, as much as I can handle girly jobs, I'd like to have a go at the harder stuff as well, because I'm more than capable. I have 3 brothers. Grandfather was a builder. My mother was very much a DIYer. And, yeah, I'm not afraid of hard work. In fact, I prefer the hard work.
With Kathy's actions speaking louder than words, Tim better be listening if he's going to survive the next 9 weeks.
Anyone seen Mum? Mum.
Hey.
Hey, I'm not trying to patronise before, we've got people with strengths and that, and I don't know what you guys are capable of yet, but you got to show me. So I'm happy to give you all the freedom in the world and teach you things as well. So I wasn't trying to say that's purely a girl's job. It's just trying to find stuff for everyone to do. It can be tricky at times.
But you know, I'm not scared of hard work.
Exactly.
You know that.
So
yep.
It's just day one, so we'll constantly learning.
Yep.
All good?
As long as you don't think I'm going to be stuck in the kitchen cooking all those meals, mate.
No, don't be silly.
Fair enough, but it does raise a question. With everyone working equally hard, who will do the cooking?
We're just getting dinner on the way. Matt and Dad definitely have a more physical role, so Mum and I will be making sure they keep nicely fed. It's definitely what we do best anyway. When we spend time with my family, we eat. We love food a lot, so we get really excited about food. A lot of what we do, a lot of our family celebrations are around that.
It smells great, Amy. Did you find that bread I got for you?
No, not yet.
I wonder where I put it. The boys are going to want something, aren't they? They'll be hungry as...
Yeah, I think Dad wouldn't consider it a proper meal if it didn't have bread.
Okay.
While the Wardlaws do have bread.
The old chip buddy.
But Kathy was never going to be caught in the kitchen after taking her stand.
Right, guys, the first dinner in our new house.
Well, at our new house, we're outside.
At our new house. Cheers.
And so it's shark and taties for dinner at the Wardlaws.
Can't get much more kiwi than chip buddy.
On the back wall.
Bugs and all.
However, in Titirangi, eating is not on Tom's to-do list. So now it's not on anyone else's.
Ready for something to eat shortly?
Yeah, at 8 o'clock.
We're working really hard, and then we realise we haven't even got ourselves anything for dinner. It's crazy. It's not very often that I forget to eat. It's pretty high on my priority list.
The three families' different approach to domestic duties does offer quite an insight into their different personalities.
This is our wedding wine, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been waiting for something special, and tonight's the night.
Oh, there's bugs everywhere.
They're only midgies. They bite more than they...
I don't want to bite one of them.
Inspect every chip before you put it in.
Your dad just buttered one into his bread.
As for Tom, he's decided he can't afford to stop. So for him, it's the dinner of champions.
Crisp and custard creams.
Sounds terrible.
Tom's jam-packed schedule is a tough wake-up call for his family of renovation rookies, but not as tough as the wake-up call Robin Schreuders is going to need for her breakfast.
What time are we getting out tomorrow morning?
Well, we'll be out with the sun because we've got no curtains.
We need to be working by 6:30, so we need to have breakfast at around 6.
I'm thinking 6:30. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Not happy about it, but I'll do it.
Tom is running one tight ship, but with so little experience on board, who knows if the Schreuders will make it through their 9-week journey.
Oh, there's your cooking breakfast, Johnny.
Our three families have just 4 days to prove they can pull together and renovate their first room. In doing so, adding substantial value to these neglected old bungalows. If the families have planned well, the majority of their building material should be turning up, as well as plenty of family and friends to help out. So if it all goes to plan, this could turn out to be a very busy day.
You've got to stop at some
It does get quite heavy.
It is heavy.
Yeah.
Right. Holding the window out was a bit scary, to be honest.
Pretty heavy.
Down we go, down we go. Good. Straight down. Straight down. Straight down.
You want to keep going down?
Yeah, straight down. We've had to remove that window because we're pushing that wall out to the soffit for a wardrobe for the master bedroom.
It's bloody heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's a good job done. Thank God that's over.
It's a decent window, jeepers. Had some weight to it.
Oh, don't want to be doing that every day.
Isn't that what you do every day?
With one big job done at the Schreuders, over in Avondale, the Gourleys won't be taking on any of the day's tasks until after the family briefing.
Okay, well, I guess now's a good time to put together what we're going to be doing for the day. I've got to make some calls to the different suppliers. We are used to working as a unit, as a family. We do that at home. We do that wherever we go. So I think that one of the great values of this process, particularly for Amy and Matt, will be learning to work together as a team. Matt and I are going to finish stripping the walls, tidying it all up, getting it ready to go. We've got deliveries happening, we've got people coming and going on site. So we'd love to win and make the money, don't get me wrong, but already it's like the university of life in terms of learning new skills, new challenges and how they'll adapt. Stress, pressure, there's all kinds of opportunities to learn and grow. I'd love to have the insulation in, I'd love to have the windows trimmed out so we can just tidy that whole thing so it's weather tight for the night.
Yep. It's a really important time for our planning what we're doing. So today we've got a big list, you know, who's coming and going from the site, what do we need to do, and what are we trying to achieve with today.
And being extra organised will have to play a big role.
I was at Harrison's, just trying to organise an appointment to sort out some carpets for the house.
If the Tauranga-based Gourleys are to keep pace with the other families.
Fellas, how are ya?
Jono's already got his mates on site.
It's really great to have friends and family helping. It just goes to show that they 100% behind us and believe in what we're doing.
And being a site foreman, Mick has got a lot of friends in the trade, and he gets all that experience on mates' rates.
Yeah, Mick, what are you doing? I'm just having a coffee. There's work to be done, man. I suppose you've been drinking beer or something. No.
We've been overwhelmed by offers of help from family and friends, to know that we've got all that emotional support as well as expertise behind us, and yeah, great team we've got helping us.
No coffee?
The coffee later, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, coffee at 10. I'll be there in a minute.
But at least one of Mick's old mates needed a little more persuading.
Because it's protruding out of the wall. So, bloody, come on. Well, we can leave it. It'll just look like your normal work. Get it into it. My mate Jeff, he's a bit of a character. Him and I worked together a few years ago. I said, oh, can you give us a hand? He said, I'm not working with you again. Shit, that wall is. Hey, mate, can you have a look at this, mate? Holy shit. No excuse for not being clean shaven on this job. How's it, boy? Stop finding all those razor blades. Where's all your razor blades? Come on. Holy mackerel.
Dad and Jeff have known each other for years. They both play for the old boys league team. They've got some good banter between them, you know, give each other a hard time.
Yeah, you can hear them from the other room giving each other a bit of grief, and yeah, it's quite fun.
Well, you know what that is, eh? That's the bathroom in there. Exactly. Yeah. He's been shoving them behind the wall. Yeah. Must be an Australian relative of yours, mate. Kiwi wouldn't do that. Now, there's no need to be like that.
We'll leave those two to bicker away, because out in Titirangi, finally Jono's day job is starting to transfer to the job at hand.
Woo! It's almost as good as hitting tennis balls for a living. I'm a tennis coach. I own a company with 2 other directors. We do tennis coaching and have a couple of pro shops, and I'm head of coaching within the business. Just working on the forehand. We've got a big day planned today. We're going to get these windows out. We're going to frame up the bedrooms and hopefully get some plasterboard on the walls. It should all start to take shape soon. While we're busy bashing down our house, Karen's actually baking us some scones. I think they were for the neighbours, but if I get them first, they won't be.
Thought I'd get some baking in just before the kitchen gets ripped out. Probably the last opportunity that we'll have scones until we get our new kitchen.
Yeah. Karen, I think your scones are ready. Don't want to burn scones on national television.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful. Nice. Oopsie.
Oh, Jono.
What happened?
Broke the window
that
we're keeping.
Sorry.
What are we going to do with him?
No scones for him today.
No scones for you, Jono.
As the harsh reality of a sconeless afternoon tea hits Jono, over in Te Atatu, Mick is getting excited about a new arrival on site.
Yeah. Well, our stock box has arrived with all our fixings, our nails, bolts, joist hangers, all the stuff we need for the job. It's awesome. From EDL. And it's empty. Open the door and the bloody thing's empty. There's nothing in it.
Really?
I was deflated. I was gutted. But all the stuff's coming this afternoon, so that's good.
Mick's treasure chest may be empty, but the Gourleys are finding plenty of hidden gems.
This is what they used to do when they first went from Remu studs to pine. They wouldn't trust the nogs for rot and stuff, so they used Remu studs and pine nogs in the middle. So it's just part of that transition until they went to pine the whole way through.
Well, it's better, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it is better. Well, they ran out of the Remu, they cut down all the native forests and they ran out. Shame they didn't do it a bit earlier and save some more of the Remu trees.
Okay.
Matt's building apprenticeship is going well past the basics. But do they have time for a history lesson? Let alone anatomy.
It has got really, really good bones. I guess that because I'm a bit of a nurse, really, I like to see beyond the shabby exterior, the tired outside sort of thing, and I can see goodness in that house.
Oh, the house. For a minute there, I thought she was talking about Al. For the Schreuders, removing their shabby exterior is uncovering some history of their own.
Oh, dude. Oh, jeepers. Just found one of the former residents of the house. G'day, mate. Behind the wall was a rat. Yeah, it's all. Just one rat. I was dead.
Oh.
It was crunchy.
Yuck.
Robin, can you come get rid of this rat for me?
Oh, OK, no problem, Jono. They're pulling down the walls and all sorts of things falling out from the walls. Dirt and bats and dust and just the odd little rodent here and there.
And take him for me.
No problem.
I'm not a fan of the rats, especially dead carcasses. It's kind of gross.
But Robin's proving a lot less squeamish.
Your mum carried it.
Oh, no, she didn't.
She did.
Even a little infatuated.
Well, he's quite fried up looking, isn't he? Maybe we can put him in a frame. They would be at least 50 years old.
Almost antiques.
Yeah. Coming through.
All these old houses will hold plenty of surprises, and I can tell you right now, this is only the start. As the families move into the afternoon of day 2 of renovation, their forward thinking has meant plenty of orders for the building materials they'll need over the coming weeks have been placed, and the deliveries are starting to roll in.
Yeah, that's all good. Okay, guys, let's get it off.
Luckily for one delivery driver, he chose the right house to get a little sloppy with his box cutter.
Our poor delivery man has given himself a bit of a cut, but thankfully we have a nurse on site, so it's not all bad.
I would describe Mum as incredibly loving, and that comes out in everything she does. She is so tender-hearted towards anybody and everybody. It's incredible.
I'll fix it up enough so that you can get it to a place.
Looking much better. It was really lucky we had Mum on site. It definitely made the whole situation a lot less stressful than it could have been.
There you go. She's not pretty, but it'll do you till you get to the doctors, eh?
You did a good job.
No, not really, but you bleed very prolifically. You're a healthy young man. And look at that. I've done all the work while we've been doing this. Good timing.
Over in the Titirangi bush, the Schreuders' 2-bedroom house is about to get its brand new addition.
Actually, if we push the bottom back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just pull the bottom back right to the edge of that frame there.
It might not look like it'll fit, but I'm backing Tom.
Even if it looks like it's not going to fit, he just makes it fit, and everything fits like a glove. No gaps, nothing. It fits butt up.
We will see.
I might swallow my words, eh?
But there's always the gentle persuasion of a sledgehammer.
Oh, wow.
And that's awesome.
We have a bedroom.
Karen, come and look at the new bedroom.
This week we're turning 1 bedroom into now 2, so I think that's really going to add value to our property, going from a 2-bedroom to a 3-bedroom.
And the bedroom's going to be really nice with a really big window, which is north facing. It's going to be a lovely room.
With no new walls to go in The organised Gourleys have booked an early consultation to ensure their carpet will be sorted for delivery at the end of the week.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Tracy, Harrison's Carpet. nice to meet you.
Yeah,
How's your day going?
Very good, thank you. All the better for seeing you, though.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you want to show me through?
Yeah, I would. Have you got the carpet samples?
Yes, I do.
Fantastic. So I'd spoken to her and she said, what are you looking for? And I said, this is the kind of range we're looking for. She said, great, I'll bring you some of those options.
Is that sort of what you were looking for?
That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Okay, great. So now we've got the colour sorted.
Yep.
I'm going to whip round and measure up these rooms that you need. I use a laser. They'll know exactly how much carpet you need and give you a price on the spot.
Work it instant,
Awesome.
Really looking at this stage for carpets in the bedrooms. She was able to measure it up and print it off right then and then. So we were stoked about that. It was flash, eh?
All done.
All done.
Here it is.
That
carpet.
Mate, that's a great price.
Happy with that?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Cool.
Appreciate it, Tracy.
Good luck, you guys.
Thank you very much. And they're coming later in the week to lay them in.
No pressure, like carpets arriving on Friday.
Yeah.
We've got a lot to do before.
We have, darling. You're dead right there.
There you go, boys. Help yourself. Go keep you boys well fed. So what else do you hope to get done tonight?
Oh, try and get the rest of this framing up and see if we can get
You
all
going
the
to
framing
close this in?
Well, no, we'll just have to leave it open for tonight.
Oh, I was hoping you'd get some lining done.
No, we haven't got any screws yet, still waiting on them.
So we need the screws to do the elephant board, to do the stopping.
Yep.
Awful.
It's like a vicious circle, eh? One thing missing and you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Could probably ring Karen, tell her to bring some screws.
So I don't like ringing or texting her when she's driving?
No, you just wait.
There's $100,000 up for grabs, who cares?
Karen might care. Being the most remote of the three houses, spending hours going to and fro in Auckland's fickle traffic is not a great use of her time.
How far away are you?
About 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes? Oh, okay. We're going to take you to get some screws on the way.
From where?
From Mauda 10 in Newland.
I've just been there.
Well, did you get the screws?
Yeah, I could read mine.
Good.
Quick, what do you want me to do?
Turn around and go get some.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, we need them because
It's getting real busy on the roads now.
No, don't worry about it, John.
Okay, nah. We'll see you soon. Just come back.
What?
Just.
But it's no laughing matter. And without those screws, the plasterboard won't go up today, and it'll have a knock-on effect.
We are a little bit behind where we wanted to be. We're going to keep trying to strip out as much as we can until our deadline of 8 o'clock with the noise.
But there is one job that won't be done tonight.
So why can't you put the plasterboard up?
Because you didn't get the screws.
All right. See, I'm thinner than you, Jeff. I got through.
Plenty of extra help at the Wardlaws has led to great inroads in getting their 2 bedrooms stripped and ready for plasterboard to go up.
Ready?
Up. Bit worried doing 2 rooms this week. We thought we'd need some extra help, so we've got in a few guys. Definitely making things move on quicker, but it also, having that many people on site, it's hard to manage everyone.
I'll wind. Yep, go. Down, Rick, down the door.
But every little mistake will adversely affect their budget, and every dollar wasted lowers their chances when it comes to winning the prize money.
Not everyone's experienced in everything, so elephant plasterboard got snapped today, just people not knowing how to lift it and that.
Just pull it down the door. Quickly lift down a little bit.
And with one sheet of plasterboard already broken and the stoppers booked to start tomorrow, Tim has to place an emergency order.
Hey Robert, it's Tim Wardlaw here. Yeah, we've had a bit of a whoopsie with our plasterboard. I ordered it pretty tight and one of the sheets was snapped.
But it's all eating into their time frame and the pressure is starting to mount.
Slowly slip behind. And now I'm starting to panic a bit because I've got to be ready for the jib stopper tomorrow and we've still got 4 walls to jib. The pressure's really on now.
We are only 2 days in and the real pressure is yet to come. Taking on the most work, the Wardlaws may prove to be the testing ground of just how much is achievable in any one week. On the flip side, the Gourleys have set their sights so much lower. Will taking it too easy in these early stages come back to bite them? And if Tom is to stay on top of the Schreuders' workload, they better hope they don't find any more horrors behind the walls. Tomorrow on Our First Home.
Check it out.
New talents.
Shoot, that's a big bit of glass out.
Blood out of the woodwork.
Next thing, I just get this big splat on my leg. It was disgusting. I don't even know what it was.
And renovation mishaps.
She's telling you it's been painted. You make her feel bad.
Push one team to breaking point.
Been a rough day. Didn't need that.